Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How's your week? Oh my goodness, the sun keeps shining. I really wish I could get out more. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week. As some of you are on half term, well, maybe not you, but your kids. I hope that's going really well, and I hope you're getting to go out and do all sorts of amazing things. So it is the third week of my paycheck, and I have got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. I've counted that wrong again. Pretty certain. Hold on. I'm sure I counted this earlier. 5, 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's not looking good. 80, 90, 95. Okay. Yeah, it happens. It shouldn't. I do prepare, I promise. I even have notes and everything, but clearly I have miscalculated. Let me have a look at... So what I'm going to do is I will put the extra 5 in from next week's cash stuff and money, and then I'll figure out where I've gone wrong. It'll all work out. So hello and welcome, and hello to all the amazing new subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. And you know, for all the people that subscribed ages ago, thank you so much for coming back. You honestly blow me away every time I see that you've clicked on that button. So thank you very much. Bit of a mishmash this week. I'm going to cash stuff. I won't forget my purse this week. That's what I did last week. And I'm also going to put the money from the You Did It envelope, and I'm going to stuff that as well. I thought I would do it all together, and I will try and be as super quick as I possibly can. So real quick, as always, I'm going to put 60 into food. I might have to raise the money. It's just getting, I mean, my goodness. I went into Home Bargains the other day because I thought I'm a bit short of cash. Still need to get some bits and bobs. I'll go to Home Bargains because everything's, I don't know how they do it, but it's always cheaper. And the prices have gone up quite considerably. And I'm beginning to think that £60, it's just not going to cover it. So I will definitely be increasing my food spend or budget. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait to the end of this month, and then when I get my next paycheck, I'll recalculate the money so I can put more into food. So 60 into food, 30 into petrol. I now have enough in there to fill the car up, and it doesn't need filling up yet, so that's a win. I said I was going to go quick, and I sort of slowed down to explain things then. Real quick, let's get this out of the way just in case we can get some completed challenges. We're getting quite close. I think there's one that's nearly ready to be done. So 1, 2, 3. This is the one. I only need 2 more to go into there. 4, 5, and 6. We've got my lucky die from last week, so I need number 3. I wonder if it'll do it again. Give me lots for number 3. So that's 2 into 3. 2 into, I'm going to call that 6. We've got 2 into 5, 2 into 2. Oh, everybody's getting a bit of love. I'm so happy. 2 into 2. Are you all still doing your mini challenges? Because I don't know about you, but I just find them so quick and so exciting to do. 2, yes, 2 into 5. 1 more 5, please. I've got 2 more rolls. I'm using you forever. Ding, ding, ding. We did it. I'm so happy. And then another 2 into 2. 2 got all the love this week. Happy about that. I will, of course, colour all the normal ones in later on. We're getting closer and closer to being able to lift the Etsy ban, folks. I cannot tell you how excited I am. My poor basket, I don't think it, well, look, the challenge gives me like £45. I think that's how much it saves. And yeah, I've got more than that in my basket. But I will stick to it. I will, because I am determined to not overspend. And I've got an awful lot of challenges anyway that I could just recycle if I wanted to. In fact, I might do a bit of a challenge giveaway, spread some of the love. Because I remember when I first started out, it was Manifestation Budgets. An absolutely lovely, lovely lady from there. I won one of her competitions, and I'd only just sort of started out, and those challenges meant the world to me. They really did. They helped me boost they helped me to boost you know, what I had, because I didn't have a lot, and it just made my day. So maybe I'll do a bit of a giveaway. I'll figure something out, and I'll get it ready for next week, and yeah, that'll be fun. Right, so that's that stuff. We've done those. Let's start by, there's not that much to stuff this week because one of the challenges is quite big. So let's pop 15 into car insurance. I'm going to count this later, and we're going to put 20 into MOT, and again we can count that later because I'm coming back to these. That's all for those for the time being. Oh, and somebody was asking me about my annuals binder. So basically, when I complete a challenge, I put it to the back. They're all in order. So birthdays is at the front because I've got quite a few birthdays coming up. In fact, I've got a birthday at the weekend. Haven't got enough money for it yet. So I'm going to have to come up with something clever for what I'm going to do with that. I might have to use some of my completed challenge money. Yeah, I think I will. Bojo is ongoing. His birthday's coming up soon. I've got TV license, Father's Day, car insurance, car maintenance, Prime. I need to put Audible in here as well. Then there's car tax, Halloween, and Christmas. And that's it. There's not that many things that I'm saving for the year. But I'm trying to speed through these because I basically cash stuff about just under £500. Oh, in fact, it's just over now. If there's a 5 weeks in a month, I'm cash stuffing at about 500 a month. So once I can get these bills, I call them bills, out of the way, then that's £500 a month that I can put towards my emergency fund, or health, or getting 1 week ahead, or any of the bigger, beefier sort of challenges. It just helps me get ahead. So I'm concentrating mainly on this. So then I've got all of that paid for. And then the rest of the year is just about stuffing and saving for lots of fun things. Hope that makes sense. So we're doing nothing in that one. We are going straight to challenges. Oh, and I have managed to save a little bit to pop into the travel binder, but I think I will do that next week. So we are popping in, oh, we're giving this one a real boost. So we are popping in 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, that works. So 1, 2, and 3. First line down, which is absolutely fantastic. Are you? No, you see, I got to stop testing them to see if they're smudged. Yeah, I'm giving this a real big beef because I want to start trying to save these ahead rather than during the month. We've got cookie jar, 15 is in there already, and we are popping another 15 in here. So I think you can see this is why the money is disappearing quite quickly. 5, 10 and 15. This challenge is by The Creamy Bee Makes. Quite a lot of people have got her challenges. She's got loads of lovely stuff on Etsy, and I believe that she's on Instagram quite a lot. Stacies Budget's challenge, we are popping in, 10. So let's get rid of another one of the big ones. Oh my goodness, the money disappears so quickly, doesn't it? I don't have that many challenges, just because I like to, I'm a bit of a, I need to see results quick. So I only need to pop 10 in there, and that should save me 90, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. It did. Awesome. So where is my you did it envelope? I've lost it already. There it is. So that can go in here. Pop that at the front, pop that at the back. That is exciting. I haven't got any money for the Christmas tree this week, but I don't mind because I've done 2 of the big rows, and you know, they're just going to get smaller and smaller now. And I am popping in, so we've got 25 in here, and I'm popping another 25 so that the first column is done. So 10, 15, 20, 25. That means we've got a whopping 50 in there now already. 3 weeks in, £50. So we've just got 3, 6, 9 more weeks, and then this one will be completed, and it will save me 200, which is great. That's all of those. And then finally, what was I going to talk about? So I have, I'm doing a bit of a, this, I think they call it something, it's like this, it sounds quite morbid, but it genuinely isn't. It's like the Swedish death clear out. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure the proper terminology, but basically what it is you kind of go, you look at all the things that you have around you, and of course hang on to some of them because they're special and important. And I have hung on to all my special and important things. I've got stuff from when I was a kid, like so much stuff from when I was a kid. And then, you know, I've just got stuff from when I was a freelance artist, and I mean, I've got all the files and paperwork and all sorts of paraphernalia, and I've got like all this portfolio stuff. And I used to work for a stationery company, and they used to, when you finished designing products, you would get a sample and you could keep it. So I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff like that. And I've just been moving it, you know, from one property to another to another. And did you watch The Labyrinth? And there was that lady, and she just had like all of this stuff on her back, and she just kept adding things and adding things. And that's kind of how I feel right now. So what I've been doing, I started day before yesterday. I've been going through the boxes, and it's actually really, it's a bit feng shui. I don't know. I feel quite light-hearted about it, because I feel it's a good thing to get rid of these things. And I think the idea behind it is that, you know, if you were to pass away, and I'm fine, there's, you know, this is just me pre-thinking, if you were to pass away and your kids were faced with all your stuff, that's a big burden for them to clear out, because they don't know what it is or how sentimental it is or how important it was to you. And then not only are they dealing with grief, but they're also having to clear out your blooming rubbish that you keep hold of. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping hold of super special stuff, but not everything. So a lot of my paperwork's going because I don't need it. And it doesn't hold any like legal value, or, you know, I'm not going to need it because of declaring anything. I'm getting rid of a load of portfolio stuff, and I'm also getting rid of quite a lot of the stationery. I'll come back to that. 20, 40, 60. 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. Oh, and look at all the fives. I have all the fives, clearly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 295. And then I've also got 295, 305, 306. That is a massive amount to be cash stuffing. Wow, I am quite chuffed with that. So something that I definitely need to stuff is £50 of this money goes into the buffer binder because I completed the March challenge. That's going to go into April. So I'm trying not to use all the good notes for this. Oh, and they're all lovely. It is getting to a point now where loads of my notes are absolutely beautiful. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 and 50. There we go. We'll do that. I'll sort it out in a bit. So that's 50 going into this one here. Every month I'm saving £50 and it's going into here. And if I don't need to use it, at the end of the year, that will be £600, which is, it just blows my brains. It really does. I think there's 200 in there. 50, 100, 50. Yeah, so I've got 200 in there saved already. First quarter sort of done. And yeah, that's quite exciting. And then in here, now we completed 2 mini challenges and we've got 2 to put in here. So that's 25 per 2. I can't think today. I'm so excited about completing stuff. 5 at the front per pocket and then 20 at the back per pocket. That's what I was trying to say. Very poorly as well. So let's just make sure 10, it should be, yeah, so 10's got 5. So let's pop. And then if you're wondering what I do with these, I basically just hang on to them until the end of the year, which is incredibly exciting to unstuff these at the end of the year. And if you're kind of going, oh no, I really hate crumpled up notes, so do I. So what I do is just before the unstuffing, I unstuff everything, take it to the bank, and then I withdraw that amount of money out of the ATM. And all the notes are magically flat again. It's an amazing system and I absolutely love it. And I know it's a bit cheaty, but that's how I do it. So that is a challenge completed. Oh my goodness. It's going to be tough to close, but I'm certainly going to try. Wow. So I started this, I believe, at the beginning of the year. That's it. Sealed, done, dusted. We'll pop him in as well, just that we've got proof of that. And that is, ding, 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 a completed challenge. And he is going to go on to that side so that we know exactly what we are stuffing. Okay, so we've done the 2 buffers. What's important? What's important is having enough money for birthday. So let's do 60 into MOT, which is maintenance. Right, let's see where we are. So we're going to pop in 60, 20, 40 and 60. The aim is to save about 200. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 45, 145. We're getting close to that being done. For car MOT and service, I think it's going to be a little bit more, but at least it's a good start. And then in car tax, we've got 300 in the bank now. sort all these notes out, and I'm going to pop in another 30, so 10, 20, 30, that's correct. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So 365 into this, and this is nearly done, because initially I'm going to save 400 until I can find out what my insurance is, and then all I have to do is top it up. Easy peasy. I was going to pop, what have we got left? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then all the fives. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So I need my mum doesn't listen to this, so I think it's okay for me to say I'm going to buy some perfume. But her perfume is not the cheapest, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I mean, I don't think it's any more than 80. Yeah, right. So we're going to pop 80 into birthdays. And then I think I'm going to pop 15 into Father's Day, because he's worth it. That's for my hubby, by the way. My father sadly passed away during COVID. And then I'm going to put 10 into TV license. That just brings that up a little bit. Where are we at? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40. Oh yes, that's nearly done. How exciting. And that is nearly it. However, I do have, what am I going to do with coins? So I'm going to pop this into, you know where it's going to go. It's going to go into 100 hearts of joy. Oh, this is my favourite challenge, and it's really building it up. We are nearly halfway there. So we're nearly at £50. So this will bring that up to £48. And I kind of want to put these in as well. Shall I do it? Yeah, let's do it. I can't put coins in the, well, I don't want to feed these back into challenges as such. So one, I won't do them all on camera, but I'll do this line. 2. And then we move into the orange ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then yellow. Oh, sorry for the wobble. 8, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Let me colour that so I know that's definitely where I was. So yeah, so that all goes into 100 hearts of joy, and that makes me incredibly happy. Technically, you should have been pound coins, but I don't think it matters that much, does it? Let me know in the description, in the comments below, if you think I shouldn't have done that. I feel like it's okay. I know I sort of said I would only put pounds in there, but yeah, these are my rules. So that is absolutely everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I do this week's stuffing and completing of challenges, a reallocation, completing my mini binder. Oh my goodness, what a great fun video that was to record. And yeah, honestly, really appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope the weather continues. I think it is into the weekend. So I hope you all get a chance to enjoy the sunshine and hang out with your kids if you've got them, grandkids. I'm going to hang out with my son actually, so that's going to be absolutely amazing, and his girlfriend, and we're going to go and do some dune walking. I'll tell you about it next week. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.